Directionally challenged hiker here. No official opening clip to this day's footage from Little House in the Desert, but it is Saturday, May 28th. Yep. And I'm editing this on Wednesday, January 18th. Just a few months behind still, but obviously we are still working on that roof of the manufactured home. And today, hopefully today is the day that we are done with it. I mean, that was our goal, so hopefully it will become accomplished. But yeah, on to goals. Yesterday I decided I would make myself a list of things I wanted to accomplish throughout the day, and I did decent. I didn't officially mark off the laundry because it wasn't folded. I mean, it was washed, it was dried, but I never got around to folding it. So I'm like, okay, I didn't really pull that one off, but I pulled off the others. So today I got up and that was one of the first things I did is I made a list again of what I was going to get done today. And I've gotten three things done so far. This would be like the fourth one, and hopefully this gets done. I'm really having some issues trying to do the speaking today, and I wasted way too much time finishing on editing the actual footage. So yeah, as I'm, struggling with editing this, I'm realizing that I'm probably not gonna finish my list today. Two of the items on the list require going out to Little House in the Desert, and one of those is checking on my garden, and that is actually pretty important. And the other one is working on kind of um, surveying an area, like I would call it the formal front yard, where we want to put like a sort of garden, some citrus trees, maybe some flowering vegetation, you know, make it look nice, but we need to kind of plot it out, graph it, whatever you want to say. And then, yeah, that's time consuming. I was also planning on making some mandarin orange jelly and getting a workout in. So, seeing as it is nearing 12, um, I'm probably going to have to decide what I am going to do and what I'm not going to do at this point. So yeah, I need to focus, kind of like we're very focused right here, trying to finish up demoing the roof of this manufactured home. Wow. All right, not done yet. It is just after 9 a.m. I'm actually going to move this down to where more of the action is. But that is the dumpster as of an hour and a half worth of work. And take you over here, and we're making some progress. I think we might actually be able to get a lot of the roof off today, at least all the metal. She's working really hard. Again, temperature's not supposed to be as warm, and we have a breeze and some wispy clouds. It's amazing how that makes a huge difference. So I'm gonna change out the battery and then set the camera up in a better position. Briefly back to that list. No, that list is not going to include everything that I need to deal with during the day. I mean, there are those everyday things that I do every day. Clean the litter boxes, deal with dishes, take care of my chickens. Not taking the time to write all that down. I guess you could say it is mostly a goals for the day list, just kind of to help me stay focused, maybe. So yeah, on to bigger and better things. The second half of this video is, other than for a few little blips, going to just be full screen. I realized when I was editing that how we had the cameras positioned, it wasn't conducive to do any of that split screen. And no, doing the split screen isn't necessary. It is kind of fun. So I will try to work on learning how to, set the cameras so that I can do some more of that in the future. But yeah, it will bounce back and forth right now. The footage is from the camera I have set up, and then there's going to be some footage from his camera. And we're going to get on. We're going to have one of those little blips here. There's that sink that I mentioned yesterday that wasn't a sink. It was actually a sink today, and it is now in the dumpster. Yay! One more thing in the dumpster, one less thing that has to be dragged over there. And as we are working hard on demoing the last of this roof today, it is feeling so good. I mean, it's like, it's going to be done. And then I'm going to look down on that floor and I'm going to be like, oh, that floor, it's a whole other can of worms. But yeah, I mean, we're working together. It's warm, not as warm as it was yesterday, but we're enjoying ourselves, as you'll see in this next little blip. He found a piece of mirror and picked it up and proceeded to, flash the sunlight at the cameras. And no, that was not out of sync. I went back, did frame by frame. He actually managed to flash the sunlight at both cameras separately. So I thought that was cool and had to get that in there. But yeah, we're working it together again today. Yep, tag teaming it there with that window. Pretty sure that was the last window. But, working together, I mean, it has its moments, but man, it's probably some of the best times I've had in our life together. I mean, you can do fun things, you can spend money to do fun things, you can go out and, a nice restaurant, go to a movie, but there's just something about, doing projects together. And we've had our share of projects over the years. Probably one of my favorite at this point was we did the K2 He Shed, She Shed. He took a couple weeks off work and we put up this shed. And then when he went back to work, I worked on various projects during the day when I was out there. And then when he was off, we continued other projects together. And it was a crazy year and a half, but I loved it. I mean, it was amazing. We had a lot of time together, got a taste of, having our own place. I mean, we've been married 32 and a half years, and, most of those years we've had kids. I mean, I love the kids, but, you get that time alone once in a while, and it's like, I don't know, it's just different. I'm ready. I am ready for us to do life together and mostly alone. I mean, I don't want to be completely alone, but, I'm ready to do life with him. And, what other adventures do we have coming? Directionally challenged hiker here at Little House in the Desert, and doing a wrap up for today. It is just after 1 p.m. still Saturday, May 28th, and here's a look at dumpster number 3. Yeah, we're gonna need dumpster number 4, but the roof is in the dumpster and the views are definitely changing here. We've got it down to just ground level here. I guess that might be right, I don't know, but yeah, no more roof, it's gone. Wow, makes it look different out here. But anyway, yeah, the wind has picked up, you probably can hear it, but it has kept it a little bit cooler for us today. And we cleaned most of the stuff off the top of it. There's still 2 busted toilets, but we are done. We've been outside since just after 7:30. We did take a break for a while inside, but it's still not, we don't have the air running super low in there. But anyway, yeah, so could have a pretty awesome dance floor. Not as he's gone through it twice and I've gone through it once. So, but yeah, we did it. I mean, yeah, we have so much more to do out here. But I think we made some awesome progress today. So we're calling it. Gonna go home, go to our son's place, and get cleaned up, cooled off, and eat something. So until next time, directionally challenged hiker at Little House in the Desert.